I've pressed all the right buttons and we are here. Hello, good evening, welcome along everyone. Happy Wednesday evening, Wednesday morning, Thursday, Tuesday night, whatever it is where you guys are. Morning, afternoon and evening. Nice to have you all here and good to be back in the multiplayer server for West Australia. Got a few in tonight actually. Got Chinook here. He's turned the tractor off. He's channeled us in a Jeremy Clarkson and we've now got a Lamborghini tractor. Pro Farmer, DK, Yarn and Bovine here, as well as Chinook and who's missing? Two finance, all of us. There's 6 of us online at the moment, which is nice. So we're going to get into some harvesting. I think we have a contract down on field 18. This one down here, which is oats, if I remember correctly. There should be some oats. So we're going to get down and get harvesting those. And that's the plan, but nice to see you all. Ryan, hello, how you doing? Good to see you. Mr. Big Rig Frosty Gaming was in here earlier. I'm sure he's probably gone off and hit the hay now, but nice to have him pop in. Yos, good morning to you, mate. Welcome. Chinook, hello. Binks, hello. Yarn, g'day, g'day. How are we all doing? Right, we're not going to get much done standing here, so I'm not sure what there is anywhere, but you guys go and take what you want, do what you want, and we'll go and find something. So I think there's a few combines. I don't know how many have gone down there. I think we've got 4 at the moment on the farm, which is good. I don't know if there's any more parked around here. If there is, we're going to go and claim it. There is, there's one more. Let's go and find our way in there first. Hey Bovine, how are you, mate? Nice to have you here. Nice to have you on the server. I know you said you might not stay too long. You've had a busy few days. Now I was going to make a change actually, just while I think about it. I was watching Kaduk's stream the other day on his multiplayer server, and I quite liked Simple Inspector. He had top right under clock. And I actually thought that was quite actually a better spot for it. Leaves that space up left free, and if you're using, well, particularly when you're using precision farming, you can see that info. So we're going to put that up there. For whatever reason, our connection was lagging. There we go. All good. Where did you get this Lambo tractor from? I want one like that on your farm. I think it's a mod hub, Binks, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure that's where we Chinook got it from. Pretty sure that's where I downloaded it from before the stream as well. To update myself. So let's go and have a look. Now I think if I am correct here, there should be one more header down in here. I think there's a sure what they're driving. It's an 8RT, it's a combine, that is a 8R. This convoy is pretty cool. Combine there. There's a truck somewhere. I don't know where the truck got parked. I might have trucks turned off, do I? Let's go and look. Here we do. Here we go. Truck down there too. So we will go, and I think if we go and venture down, we'll go and find this new honeybee header, which is down at the store. I hope so anyhow. We're either going to get all the way down there and not have a header, or we're going to have the lease one. We will see, we will see. Hey Jim, nice to have you here. Outdoor Nut, evening mate. David, good evening to you mate, welcome along. Is this multiplayer? 110%. I have cloned myself and given myself different names. I picked the best names from my community, and yours wasn't on the list. Yes, I'm sorry. Just thought it was like from King Mods or somewhere. No, I'm pretty sure it was on there. If you're on my Discord server, it's linked in the multiplayer server. In fact, let's have a look. Because now I'm curious. I should actually jump into here so I can hear these guys talking too. New mods added. Yep, 100% in Mod Hub. Mr. Mark Haythornthwaite, how you doing, mate? Good morning to you. Evening from here. How are you? Now, excuse me if I have to clear my throat a little bit tonight. It's a little bit blocked up. Hopefully the whiskey will help clear that out. So cheers everyone. I'm enjoying a Japanese whiskey tonight. This is a Cheetah single malt whiskey. Very mellow whiskey. Quite tasty. Oh, I'm good, thanks. I'm good. Just gotta clear this throat, and that's then we'll be right. Shake the last remnants of this annoying cold or whatever it is I've had. Good news is Mrs. Argsy and Junior Argsy 1 have both cleared their COVID lockdown and isolation and are back into society from tomorrow, which is nice. Giving a beer, David. Nice. Cheers, mate. Cheers to you. Enjoy. Bit of a drive down here. Long haul down. Driving simulator, that's what this is. Do you know what game I saw today marketed? Was it Forklift Extreme? It's coming to PC. Apparently it's been a mobile game and on Switch. But yeah, they're going to release it on PC. It's a single person developer. Single developer. What is that? Got hanging out on the side of the road. Random box of sugar beets. Okay. Wonder who's responsible for that. Japanese whiskey really good up if you single malt. I normally have a single malt. Normally have a single malt David. But I had this one once at a restaurant and it was quite tasty. Just as something different, bit of variety. Found it, Binks? Nice. Nice one. Nice. Right, while we're driving along, it's going to take a wee while. Let's go in. I was going to have a bit of an update on our progress here. So we're ticking things off. Soybeans have gone up a little bit from last time. Our dry corn is still processing. We must still be processing corn, are we? Let's go and have a look in productions. Dried corn. Yeah, so we've still got 2 million litres of corn to process. That's taking some time to get through. I hadn't finished looking at everything else though. Otherwise, where are we? Barley, canola, sorghum, soybeans, all quite a way behind. But I think we're going to have a look up here. We've got lots of canola planted, some soybeans, and I think that's wheat, which will knock off the end of our wheat contract. It will, or our wheat target. So wheat will be done. We'll get a good amount of soybeans and canola off those two to try and get those a bit further. So canola 2 and 2.8. So we're getting there, You think I'll get there really soon? Oh, we'll get there with the target? Yeah, it was interesting because the straw got knocked off really quickly and we put a big dent in the wheat, but it's taken a bit longer to get some of these other ones done than I thought. But the fellas have been spending, like, we've got $7 million just out of interest, and most of that has come from contracts because we haven't sold anything, so they've really been chewing through some contracts, which is nice. But the question is, we are at what is it, 10 minutes into the stream. We've got this field to harvest. Question is, will we get it harvested in the stream or not? Pretty big, but I'd spent some time on the server the other night and knocked out probably a quarter of field 7 on my own. So what are they? How do they compare in size? 196 hectares. Oh, 115. Okay, it's quite a difference in size. Hey Lachlan, how you doing, mate? I am doing well, thank you. Doing good. A pesky throat at the moment. Need to sort that out, but otherwise that will be happy. Wealthy farm. It has become a wealthy farm, David, but there's been a lot of hours, and I'll have to actually be interested to have a look at the game save as to how many hours have been spent on this, because there has been a huge amount spent lately. Now, I think this is going to be a problem because I'm pretty sure this won't connect to this combine. No. So, my question is, can I drive this down the road? Otherwise we'll need the trailer. I think the TLX is, the pickup's down there, bring that. Right, let's see. That is going to work. Can other people join or not? Absolutely, Lachlan. It is obviously PC only, it's a big map. But certainly, the more the merrier. Hello, Mrs. Professor, how are you? Farming is going well, thank you. We're making money, we're getting through projects. Cracking through the through our targets here of 10 million litres. Knocking them off. So I reckon, if we've got 1, 2, we're about a third of the way through, maybe, well, I don't know, maybe a little bit more, 2/5, 2/5 more than a third, I think so. Alright, we're just going to wait here, I think, hopefully someone's going to bring that pickup down for me. Looks like Chinook's in it there. And then we'll be able to head on out. Now, which way around does this thing go? Figure it out. You going to join now? You get in here, Lachlan. Absolutely. Truck drivers, grain cart drivers, all sorts. Now, big question is, where is this contract going? Field 18 is going to Grain Pit 1, which is good. That's close. Grain Pit 1 must be that one there. That's easy. Alright, here comes Chinook. Racing in. Do I need mods or not? Yes, there is quite a few mods to download, Lachlan. If you go to our Discord server, if you're on that, otherwise !Discord will get you a link, and you'll have to find the mods there. But there is quite a few to download, so you may struggle to get them done in time, but let's wait and see. Alright, pick up that trailer, Chinook, and pull it forward. This is my 7th stream on it, so it must be 7 weeks at least now, Mrs. Professor. But yeah, we spent a lot of time on it. Do a 180, Chinook. That back part needs to be facing the other way. Now disconnect it. Nah, just the back part. You need to split the trailer in half. That's it. Now go around the other end of the header. Right, now's the fun. Now's the fun. Aim on the header. There we go. Here it is. Just stay in one spot, Chinook. I'll come over you. Can you hook up to it now? Hey Connor, how you doing, mate? Good to have you here, welcome. Sure, I'm muted. Alright, there we go. Alright, header on its way, and we'll head on our way too. have a look in under the West Australia multiplayer server somewhere, Lachlan. That's you looking. Right. Let's head on down here and get started. I still wish there was kangaroos bouncing around. That's our escort. Show me where to go. Show me the way, Chinook. Alright. Trucking along. So let's have a look. Alright, we've cracked halfway around. Only thing that would make this map a little bit better would be if it had a working train on it. Would have made it pretty cool. You could use the train tracks and sell things. It would have been nice. The truck down here as well, it's one of our road trains. I think it's got 5 trailers on it. It's 125,000 litres, I think. Kangaroos would have been super cool having on this map. Yeah. Did I say, was it last week we were talking about deer, and I wonder how easy, because there's modelers in here, to convert them into an animal type for a new farm animal. Because we have deer, captive deer breeding here in New Zealand. I thought that would be pretty cool. Alright, finally. You know what's going to be great for these honeybee headers? Is when they have the custom modding, get their headers done. That's going to be perfect. Alright, there we are. Unfold that. Unfold the harvester. Come on, here we go. We're off. Chinook's back now too, so we'll have an extra grain cart driver. That's what he was doing. Alright, into it. Harvesting. I must say this was the best mod added in here, was the faster harvesting speed. You can't find them, Lachlan. Right, I'll show you. Hang on. If I bring up my monitor in here, if you go to Western Australia on Discord, and click on the pinned messages and click on that mod list, and that will bring up a list here of all the mods. Go down the bottom and click on that box, it'll download them all. It's 3.28 gig. That'll take a little bit of time depending how fast your connection is, but that is how you can find those. And now I've lost all my pages. That goes back there. There we go. Right. Hey Steelhorse, how are you? Need another driver? Always need another driver, mate. Grain cart, truck, whatever you want to come in and do. And there's been a couple of mods added. You might have to just make sure you've downloaded those and got them added. Even here they have problems sometimes with their number. Do you know which XML in a game saver is responsible for how the terrain looks like? I need to move my save game to a new version of the map. Height map? It's not an XML, it's a GDM or GRLE, I think. Thanks. That you want to find? I think it's called height map. It's one side. One problem with these longer headers. Oh, Chinook, what are you doing? almost needed a longer auger on this one. What size header did we go for? What size heater is this? 18 meters. Oh, it's bigger. It's a 60 foot, that's why. We should put this on, one of the X9s with the longer spout. Hey Fisher J, how are you? Good to see you. Alright. Who is driving an X9? Oh, there's a stationary X9 that's full. Where's the other X9? It's stationary as well. I need to put this header on an X9 because it's got the longer spout, longer auger. Alright, while we're doing this, so have a look here. Did you find it, Lachlan? When you're in the Western Australia, in there, and it's that pinned message there. But you need to make sure you clicked on that Western Australia chat. Oh gosh, have I done something weird with my monitor? That looked funny. What's going on there? I have to. I've squeezed it down. I know it looked funny. Not actually picking up the right monitor. Funny. Right. What I've turned off. I have to fix that. $1.7 gig of mods since last week, is that right? Shouldn't be. Still. Don't think we've added anything like that since last week. Just trying to remember. You're good, Fisher J. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Now, I'm pretty sure the only mods really, there was the, they should be in the mods added still. You scroll to the bottom of it. You might have to scroll to the bottom, there's 3 or 4 pinned messages. Alright, where is the other X9? It's my $1 billion question. Oh, over here, is that it? Ah, it's halfway over here, okay. Why can't I get back into that tractor? There we go. Ah, right. Into it. I'm just looking at Corp. Does your auger look longer than mine? It's an interesting question to ask, man, isn't it? I can't tell. Alright. Bit of fun and excitement for the night. It feels slow now. Feels slow. Function looks full. Alright, off you go, Corp. being patient and waiting for me. Alright. So we're going first. Stop comparing augers. Yeah, I know, Banks, I know, right? That's the problem. The problem is this head is too big for the auger. We're already smashing through. Keep on missing bits too. We are going to be full so quick, and there's probably not a chaser bin anywhere near us at all. Nope. Going to be a tough one. Keeping up with all this. Wonder what length auger this is configured with. Won't actually tell us. No, I don't want to sell that. What is the biggest we can put on that combine? 790. I'm going to go all over the place. Am I missing some? Oh, I hadn't missed any. Yeah. Old mod changer was lying and hadn't actually changed trajectories. Trick for young players there, Steel. Hey Charlie boy, how you doing, mate? Outdoor Nuts joining too. Good to have you here, Outdoor Nut. The more grain cart drivers, the better, I think. We're in a struggle to keep up. Oh gosh, excuse me. Here we are, we're full. Right, I'm going to go back. I wonder if we can find ourselves another. Let's go and jump in that big boy over here. That might not get close enough. Apparently I'm lost. I think there's another orc wagon in here. There is. With Outdoor Nut here now, we are going to be well and truly struggling to keep up. So we'll take another grain cart over. We need another truck too. Let's see. Another truck park. Not even sure. I thought we had 2 sets of trailers, but can't seem to see the other one anywhere. Look at that, we've got 3 combines sitting out there just about full. So I think this will be a good deal. Everyone's full. Full. Hey Jason, how you doing? Oh, both rig trains are on F18. Oh nice, thanks Corpnet. But later's been chasing a blue-tongued lizard out of the house, the joys of living in Oz. Oh see, don't tell my son that, because he'd probably ask you to catch it and bring it over for him. He'd love to have a pet blue-tongued lizard. Do you know one of my favourite things of watching on YouTube is Sunshine Coast snake catchers. Watching them and some of the snakes they have to extract from different locations. Gosh, they can get themselves into some crazy spots. Gotta get your PC, Jason. How are you going with that? any closer? I'm hoping to, we're planning to, we have been planning to, haven't done it yet, but set up an Edgewater, Saskatchewan crossplay server to give console players a chance to play on that too. That channel makes your skin crawl. It's so good. I mean, I don't have to worry about it where I live, so what are you going to do? My parents were in Melbourne a couple of weeks ago and they spotted a huntsman spider at the house they were staying at. It didn't faze them or anything, but they took photos of it and brought it home to show my wife and kids. And my wife hates spiders. Hates them with a passion, so she couldn't even look at the photo of it. No closer to getting a PC, had to get one for the daughter first. Fair enough. Spiders are creepy. They are, Jim. It's their whole purpose, is to creep. Oh goodness. Trying to get rid of this cough. Exacerbates it talking too much. So nice to have you all here this evening. Nice to have so many people in the server. We've got, who have we got in here at the moment? We've got Outdoor Nut, Bovine, Corp Nut, Pro Farmer, DK, Chinook. Yoran is in here as well. He's just AFK at the moment. There you go. There's our list. 7 in here. Steel Horse hopefully going to jump in very soon. And hopefully Lachlan going to be jumping in here soon too. Huntsmen are okay, they're just big. Yeah, I think it's this sort of just the size that freaks people out with those, isn't it? I'm getting used to this critters mod that they've added, having different bird noises and other sort of noises around about. It's taking a little bit of getting used to. You live in New England, we don't have the bad ones, but spiders and snakes creep you out. Yeah, I'll just make do with our flightless birds. Gosh, I'd be devastated if we had snakes in our country. Can you imagine? You're an easy target. You're an easy target. Hat status printing expected delivery this week. Fingers crossed for you, Yoss. Let me know if you have any difficulties. I went to order Mark Hathornthwaite's and Dan's for the prizes the other day, and they are out of stock. They're recording out of stock, so I'm hoping that they come back into stock and I'll be able to get those at some stage. But let me know if you don't. I'll hook you up at FarmCon. I'm planning, if you're going to be at FarmCon, of course. I'm planning to do a local print of a few hats to take over with me. Playing the old stream farm. It's the Valley the Old Farm is coming back. It's good to see them working on that. That'd be pretty cool. It was always a popular map. We had a fun server on that in FS19 too. Spiders are something that we don't see in the FS buildings. Birds must be doing a good job. That's that's good. I'm not sure about these critter noises. What do you guys reckon? Random sounds popping up all the time. Hit up Kermit about FarmCon. I already have, Joss. I already have. I was having a chat to DJ about it this morning too. Within the last week. More, it might have been a little bit more than a week ago. Oh, look at that, we've just about finished our first lap of the field. It's only taken half an hour. Here I was thinking we'd get the whole thing done. Whoever's in that combine, I'd suggest unloading straight into the truck while you're there. Yeah man, appreciate it. Good. Hello FSG, how are you mate? Nice to see you. Good to see you back live this morning, or the evening for you. Hope you had a good stream. I still have to catch up on it and check out the new goodies you were looking at. Looked like the strip tool applicator that LR Modding has been working on. Did I spot that in your screenshot? If we end up short on this contract, it's my fault for missing those little bits. It's looking nice, awesome. So what we need to try and do is get, how many combines have we got? I don't know, who's going all haywire in a... We got crop destruction turned on, Chinook. Can't be, it says contract. What's going on in there? Oh, there's an S790. Who's driving all haywire in that? What I was doing your head in Steel Horse? No different to normal then. I don't know, I reckon we need to sack these guys. Look at this. They're driving. Oh, now I know how you do crop circles. Now I know how we ended up with crop circles in the fields. Look at that, look at that mess. Underbelly trailer is telling me it's downloaded, then when I try to start it says it isn't. Have you restarted Farm Sim Steel Horse? Oh, so there's three. We got 3 auger wagons around here now. Oh goodness. Ah. Yep, rebooted. Oh goodness. Do you have enough horsepower for that road train? It's a struggle, Jason. Just we're running Northwest mods and edits Kenworth. Once they get up and going, they're alright, but they can take a wee while to get moving. I've driven all the way over here, and there's probably actually no need to me be here, but anyhow. Whoever's in that combine. Oh, so we've got another grain. How many grain carts have we got then? It's 2 over there. Yeah. Goodness knows. Roger that. So just a little reminder, if you're enjoying things, make sure you hit a thumbs up on the stream. Appreciated. Always enjoy having the support from you lot. The trucks are going to be full pretty quick. Alright, who's this in front of me? This is Corp Nut. Alright, hopefully that will unload properly. Gotcha, Yost. I had a look at where it was. I have to coordinate with Mr. FSG because I was chatting to him about travel arrangements earlier. Now, if anyone wonders why we're unloading stationary, this 60-foot honeybee header, while it's fantastic for picking up lots of crop in one go, it is terrible for running a grain cart next to, with that auger on it. So, you got it sorted, Steel. Good man. Good. You'll be able to jump in, and we'll need a truck driver. Won't hurt to book at the same place. It's the S790 FSG. I don't know if it's the longest auger or not on that one. We could probably jump in. We put it on one of the X9s. We've got two X9s. They might be better with it on. Pass? I can't remember which one it is. See, this is the problem for doing stupid lines in the fields, fellas. Look at this. Look at this mess. It's disgraceful. Look at this. Disgraceful. Hello, Steel Horse. Welcome in, mate. As long as that's not that cedar from last week, yeah, right. I struggled trying to fill it up on a single player game too. Yeah, so which auger length have we got on it? 28 foot's is the longest one. I think that's what we've got. It's 28, yeah. Those crossings in the break room look pretty stale. I've been there for about 8 weeks now, Steel Horse. No one's dared to touch them. Corp's looking pretty full, so I'm going to leave. Where is the nearest truck? Over there. Alright, where are you, Corp? No, you're just about full. So we've got, what have we got? We've got one truck must be off unloading. Right, trying to slowly turn around. We should have put one of the mother bins down, really. Even better. I mean, perfect opportunity for a mother bin. Oh, look at that. Cool. That's clever. Drop your header off so I can get in underneath you better. I can't take your full hopper though, unfortunately, and I can't stop in time. Brakes are a bit loose. How much do we get out of cork nut? 20%? Maybe 25%? Might actually be enough with just that skinny little run that he can get more done. Might work out alright. 35%, but more than I thought. Just thinking, if we worked across the top instead of up and down this edge, we'd be closer to where the trucks and everything are. Less running to the far end of the field from the gate. And also, don't worry about trailer brakes. You got plenty of stopping space in front, eh, Jason? I reckon if we cut across this top part and open the field up from here, then we don't have to go as far. So that back corner is a long way away. Alright, Steel Horse has found himself into a truck which is 88% full. Probably had someone unloading into it, do they? Looks like it. Oh, you still got 3 empty trailers. It's reporting it as 88% full, but 3 empty. If you want to drive out of the field still, come and start driving out and we'll unload you at the gate. There's our cattle farm cows, or we don't have any cows, but bits and pieces in there, straw storage and things like that. Chickens, that's right, got chickens. I reckon that will work out just perfectly, working down this side of the field. That's only a small grain cart too, it doesn't help. Alright, let's jump out of there. Steel can empty that one out. Let's go and jump in another one. What have we got? Full. Whoop. Right, all the combines are over the other side. Get over that way. Yeah, Steel, you can unload that grain car. And after FSG still lurking or not, but looking forward to Logging League this weekend. Sunday morning New Zealand time, 9 AM, 8 PM UK time, and I think it's 2 PM Central time on Saturday for the US. So Logging League's going to be fun. Got another good lineup of teams. We've got a couple of new teams coming in, or first time teams, who are going to be facing off against a couple of the teams that were in round 1, and we've got some new solo players coming in as well to face off against some of those who are in round 1. So it's going to be interesting. Hopefully by the end of 5 months we will be in a position to have an equal or relatively even number of matches and leaderboard, so be good. A new team from FSL as well. That's right, FSG it is. Power Esports from the Farming Simulator League have joined. So it'll be exciting to see how they go. You should put round 1 results on the website. We should. We should also write a sponsors blurb and things like that too, shouldn't we? I can hear a train even though I know there's not one. Right, who's the fullest combine of them all? 1910 and... can't see the third one. The one unloading. 7. Pro Farmer's doing alright, he's 27%. Oh, Chinook just had to go for Kate, didn't they? You're taking it to the very top of the grain pits, grain pit number 1 up here, still. Just. Farmers all over the place will be having kittens. But it's working, so we'll claim it. Slowly, moving just a little bit closer. Speed up a little bit. There we go, that works. You have to be up at 7 to finally catch it. Unfortunately, Jason, 7 on a Sunday morning for you. Yes, it is. Good coffee, you'll be good. Exactly, I'm normally up at 7 streaming on a Friday, Sunday morning, so it's actually a sleep-in for me on Sundays, which is nice. Hey, Aussie William, how are you, mate? Nice to see you. Paul Wright, hello as well, welcome along. You're playing on the 4X version of this map. Well, it's different with the 16X. It's just bigger. Pretty much it. It's just bigger. We're doing alright here, Corp, eh? I don't know what's going on up here in front of us. Yoran and Pro Farmer are getting to know each other just a little bit better. Look at that Corp, eh? Put us in a straight line and we're fine. Happy days. Oh, that's getting a bit closer. Not a good time to autosave. That's okay. We'll get by. Get a room, guys. I know, right? We're just doing it in the middle of the field. Hey, John, how are you, mate? Good to see you. Good test of the GPS. It's all manual GPS. It's all this GPS here, Jason. That wouldn't actually be a bad option, actually. You set up your GPS and you just run it on a line. Who's in the other grain cart? Outdoor nut. Just unless Chinook's. Just go and jump in the combine if you want outdoor nut. Family are well, I hope. They're much better today because my wife and oldest can finally go back to work and school after a week of staying at home with COVID. To the point I've even slept in the spare room. Just stay away from them. I didn't want it. They can keep that. Keep them to themselves. Oh, absolutely, you'd have to use it. You wouldn't be driving this close in Ira. Oh, yeah, and of course you'd have the sync tools, wouldn't you? Where you can sync up, and the grain cart tractor takes a cue from the combine and offsets and everything, matches speeds. Pretty clever tech. Love this map and the size, but always have big lag when I play multiplayer. I don't know if I have to drop the setting or it's just the connection. Shouldn't be just the... Have you played on our server, David? Have you tried to log into the server? I didn't think it'd be that bad, but perhaps it is. Need some trucks back here now. This will keep running next to you, Court, until we're full. Oh, cutting that off. Yeah, no, they're doing good. They're all good. Hey, Dazed, how are you, man? Congrats on the JCBs finally making it to Mod Hub. That has been a wee while in the making. Good to see them finally there. Yes, just sometimes does big lag, but it's constantly a bit slow. It could be the connection, although what part of the world are you in again? Please remind me. Keep left profile, it's Aussie. Cool. I'm just about full Chinook, so you can come and jump in here. We've got combines playing chicken up in front of us. That's right, I didn't notice anything. Oh, you're in Sydney. Okay. So it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, there's plenty of others from Aussie and all around who play. It's hosted in West US. It's LA based, I think, server. But yeah, thought it might be all right. You had road chicken in the road train chicken in the depot. Funny. Alright, come and park in here on the left. Oh, no, he's gone. Oh, where is he going? Where is he going? Who gave that man a truck? Managed to get your entire backlog of mods released now. Now to start all the new stuff you've played. Awesome, man. That is, no, it's really good. Stoked for you to get that one done. So you use Aussie Modding Co-op, release some Aussie equipment from LM Pastoral as a whole 60mm 40 foot Horde Bagshore Aircar Kelly's on. I do, Aussie William. I don't think we've got them installed on this server, but I use them on... I started using them at least on my Southern Cross Southern Cross streams I used to do. Runaway road train, I know, right? It is playable, but not the best. Alright, just gonna jump on that other one. Whoa. I don't want to be in that tractor. I want to go and get into the New Holland, it's bigger. Bigger grain cart. Yeah, I like some of this stuff, Aussie William. I see they're doing, is it Aussie, is it those guys doing something with the sprayer corp at a, they shared an image today they've set up. Is it Aussie Farm Sim, I think, who's set up with the spraying company, and they're going to a field days or something like a equipment show next week, and they've set Farm Sim up in the cab of one of the sprayers to demo the sprayer which they've built for in-game. It's pretty cool. Alright. Hey Bruce, how are you, mate? Good evening. Bovine's lost. Where are you going, Bovine? Bovine thinks he's a grain cart. Alright. Farming isn't here, so we can do this without getting in trouble. Doesn't want to unload. And there we go. Well, we're an hour through and we've done not much of the field, so I don't think we're going to get the whole way through it. But it was an optimistic goal, wasn't it? Just like all of our goals are for this. Gotta admit, it's interesting listening to all the guys are in chat. I think most of them are in Discord chat, so I'm listening to them in one in my head as well as the game noise and trying to talk to you all as well. Bit of a laugh. Setup always takes a while now the real progress starts. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's a really big field though. Although we've been around it once and it didn't take us long to knock that part out. But let's see. We've got one more combine actually we could go get if we were running well. We could do what I did last time and teleport it down here. Save a bit of time. Aussie Modding Corp will release its GDR map soon. It's the 60 next. Will you make live streams on it? I'll take a look at it for sure, Aussie William. I haven't, I'm just trying to remember if I've seen him share any screenshots of that on Facebook. Have I had a stream on this map where I finished a field? Not during the stream, Jason. They've all been finished after the stream by the others. There you go, Bruce. Thanking Yoss for the gifted sub. Yoss, on behalf of Bruce, thank you for the gifted sub last, when was that? It was on Sunday morning, I think. Very kind of you. Was supposed to put a website live for your biggest client so far, but postponed a few days. Wasn't that the one you told me, was that in a stream you told us the other day you'd finally got permission to do it? Approval to do it? They want to do a big announcement, so hopefully I get some nice words. Nice, that'd be good if you do. You have to share it with us all once it's launched. Hoover's coming towards us. Pull out now. Who's just started that row? Who's an F790? It's either Corp or Outdoor Nut, one or the other. Chinook, thank you very much, mate, for those gifted memberships. You are too kind. Farmer G, David C, Hawkeye, Peter Sullivan, and Shredder89. Your gifted memberships courtesy of Chinook. Mrs. Professor also said thank you for Yos for the membership. Nice, man. Thank you. Can you join? Absolutely, Aussie William. If you go to our Discord, !Discord will get you there. You'll have to download all the mods. There's about 3.5 gig. And we'll stream for another hour or so. And we're actually sitting at, how many have we got online at the moment? Easier to see there. 8, so we've only got 2 slots actually left. It's a 10 slot server. We don't have too much space at the moment, but that's all good. Thank you, Chinook. You are a legend. Thank you for those gifted memberships. Hey, Nismo, how are you, mate? Good to see you. You're right, Outdoor Nux, there's a little bit of an overlap further up. Yeah, you've got it. Big bad wide header. Use teleport with easy dev, bring it down here. Oh, cool, that's gone. He's struggling with a little bit of lag there. Gonna try and restart and see if that fixes it. How you been, Nismo? You doing well, mate? You back into the swing of work after your extended holiday? Oh, that whiskey went down a bit too quick. I don't know, Steel Horse. Is there a collision on the Western Road in the depot? Where are you? Oh, you stuck around the back of there. I'm not entirely sure. I've not driven around there before. Where do you need to go after you joined? Once you're in the Discord, go to go to the Western Australia chat. Sorry, I'm listening to what these guys are talking about, getting Steel Horse unstuck. And go to the Western Australia chat and Discord, and then there's a pinned message in there. I'm going to break my screen again. I don't know what's going on here. Monitor's not bringing up my monitor. For some reason, it's changed. I've somehow managed to break something. Anyhow, I'll jump back into here. There. You want to go to here and Western Australia. So under Argsy Western Australia and then Western Australia, go to the pinned messages. Right at the bottom, there is a link there to download the mods. Back to that one. I don't know what's happened with that scene to fix it. You're in Wellington going to the South Island. Are you guaranteed to get on a ferry, Dinsmo? They sound like they're diabolical at the moment. I had one of my staff members who was in Nelson for the week last week for just on holiday, and they ended up leaving their car in Nelson. They got to the terminal, ferry terminal, 3 hours before it departed, got told it had been cancelled and they couldn't book again for however long. So they ended up driving back to Nelson, flying back to Palmy and leaving their car down there to be recovered at some other date. Just because of how long it's going to take for them to get it. How long it's going to take to get another booking. Yeah, of course. So I reckon if you had a truck transporter right now, you could make money just driving back and forth between the islands, just riding the ferry with cars on your transporter. We're meant to be going down in just over a month for a football tournament, month and a half for a football tournament, taking 24 kids and 3 cars, 4 cars, a couple of minivans. Don't know what else down there. So hopefully we don't run into any issues with that. Alright. You can go into, I think if you go into player management, you can mute them too if you want to. So you can go into there and you can change the volume if you wanted to mute them for yourself. Who was asking that? Bovon? You're waiting for the 2 AM. Nice one, nice one. Alright. Come park over here, probably a truck will come steaming in at some stage. So I once caught the, I think we caught the 2 AM across to, from Wellington to Picton. I once caught the 2 AM, we got into what, Picton at like 5, 6 AM, and then we spent the whole day driving all the way down the west coast to Wanaka. It was a bit of an effort. I don't want workers. Jump. Alright, so we turn. Ah, that's right. I've got this other app I've installed which uses the same keybinds as same key commands as this does, and I can't, every time I unbind them, when it restarts it rebinds them. It's frustrating. So when I use my keybinds here, it won't work. Hey Fisher Joe, doing well buddy, doing well. You were here earlier. I'm sure I answered the same question. Alright, I need a grain cart. We got many grain cart drivers? Not many. Transporter, we need FSG to come and run that business, Stevie. Imagine that, you could market it. Jason Statham is the transporter. Recovering your vehicle from Wellington to Picnic. Crash counter +1. What crashed? Who crashed? Don't know what you're talking about. Having late dinner and watching on work phone. Would that be FSG driving a truck? Would be crash counter +1. Oh, me and a transporter. The transporter and the mechanic. Yeah, we could. Guaranteed to scratch your car and make sure it didn't work afterwards. Oh, you went downstairs. It takes me while on crutches, asking how the contract's going. Ah, fair enough, buddy. There you go. We have done that much, which translates in the contract to 27% actually. We've delivered almost a quarter, which feels a lot more than what we've done. 491 acres. Didn't realise you're on crutches either. You only found Australian map, American map, fictional and European map, but I did not find Western Australia. Where are you looking for that? We do have a road train, Nismo. We've got five thingy set up, 5 trailers at the moment. Look at that, I step out of the grain cart. I help out the grain cart for a minute and things turn to custard. We've got combines sitting around empty everywhere. Full, they're not empty. Want something done right, you undo it yourself. Who's the only, Yoran's the only grain cart driver at the moment. Wrong Discord. You found it. All good, man, all good. You had your left foot crushed by a forklift in November, had the surgery to fuse bones earlier this month, so you're 4 weeks away from being able to walk on the foot again. Ah! In fact, I think I do remember you telling me that now. You're in Farming Simulator mod Discord. Haha, there you go. Oh, I'm pleased your surgery went well then, Fisher. If you're only 4 weeks away from being able to walk on it again, can't be, must be recovering, which is good. Good to hear. FSG's got nothing better to do. I think he'd beg to differ with you on that, Stevie. You tried to share logging Discord event, but because lack of permissions, others can't see it. Ah, is that the Discord event I set up? I wonder if I can change that. I wonder if I can change it. Let's have a look. Event. I probably need to change. So I probably need to change permissions in the server, don't I? For our supporters. Do that. I'll do that while if this is all unloading. Supporters. Missions. Manage. Mentions, manage, read. Where's the events bit? It's right down the bottom if I remember correctly. Create, edit. I can only set you up as create, edit, or cancel events, which sucks. There's no option to share events. I'll have a bit more of a look at that later. Oh, who let the dogs out? I'm quite comfortable with it in watching your think of Masterton. What are you talking about Masterton for? Oh, we've got a truck coming down here. It must be Steele's finally got his truck undone. Hopper number 4, good man. Hang on, that one still took some. Get it full, there you go. Create invites one. Create invites for the server. Let's have a look. Server settings, roles, porters, permissions, invites, allows, okay, create invites, there you go. There you go, I've changed that for supporters to be able to create invites and see if that allows you to do it. You joined, Aussie William. You got into the Discord and everything. You found your way in. You come and drive a transporter in Aussie and get you made redundant. Oh, sorry to hear that, Steve. It's in New Zealand, though. It's in New Zealand. Not going to help Kiwis get their cars back in Australia. Let you off, though. With a warning. Right. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Things are up and going. You forgot that. I'll let you off. Will you be able to join the game if you've downloaded all the mods? Aussie William, you can. You just got to make sure you have all the mods. And then you'll be able to join. %30 done. It feels like we've got. Well, I suppose these get pretty short runs down here, don't they? It's pretty short back and forth over this part. But certainly space for you to come and join, William. How many acres in this block? It is 416 if I recall correctly. 196 there, but if I go to the contracts tab, it's 491. Almost 500 acre. No, so go to pinned, go to the pinned, so again, I'll show you on this. Excuse the background because it's not showing the right one. But if you go to just the top one, Western Australia chat, and then up the top here under pinned messages, and scroll down and you'll find that one there. Oh, it doesn't show. Oh, every time I've done that, it doesn't actually show. Why? I wondered why every time I was doing that, someone was like, oh, it's not showing you. I've done that 3 or 4 times without it actually showing. Embarrassing. How have I broken that? That's that. Monitor, I don't know what I've done. I've obviously copied something somewhere. That's the intro, it's the main farm, goodness knows. Managed to break it. Sack me. Sack my production crew. All useless. How do you see what I'm doing? I don't know, Yoss, but I've done it 4 times, I think, tonight, and not one person has pulled me up to say they can't actually see it. Yeah. And then I started playing games with you guys, and it all went downhill. I kind of want to fix that now. We won't do it now, though. %100% Scott's fault. Anyhow, up at the top there's a pinned message, William, which you can have a look at. Good man, Bovine. I need to. I've got a use for that. Right at the very top. Okay, let's have a look. I'm gonna try doing this. How did this happen? Is that it? Now I've just lost everything. I don't even know why that's. There we go. We're back. We're back. Fixed it. There it is. Right. Pinned messages. So where you've written hello, William, that pin up there, scroll down on the bottom of that, and you click on that link, and it'll give you all the list of all the the mods. Go down the bottom, click on that box, and you can download them all. Alright, there we go. I've fixed it. Sorted it out. Go back there. Oh, and how am I... Now I've lost my camera. Everything's broken. What? Ah, there it is. Got it back. Got it back. I'm all back. Oh, you guys. These guys are giving me grief. We're gonna end up with another one of those funky little strips here. I blame you guys. Managed to break everything in Discord and OBS tonight. Been good. Hey CJ, how are you? Nice to see you. Welcome along. If you right click the box and copy the link address, you can put a direct download in. I could too, couldn't I? That's a very good point. Into chat, I could. Yes. You could do that too, because you're a moderator, but you'd have to be on Discord and that and not working. Oh, in the post. Gotcha. Yes, we could do that too. Oh, battling away, CJ. Battling away, but we're doing good. Battling on, soldiering on. We'll get there. At least we're not going to fill up quickly doing this little strip. So, 10:30. That's not bad. Not bad. A third of it done. Third of it done in 2 hours, an hour and a half. Probably an hour of actual work, isn't it? That's not bad. You're about to drop 225,000 litres in. Nice. That'll knock a whole lot more out, won't it? Who's our truck driver just sitting there, feet up? Bovine. Bovine's just sitting there, feet up, waiting for a grain cart. He told me he's worked 10 days straight, so he's probably a little bit tired and having a shut-eye. He hasn't even replied. Oh, you were jumping into chat. See? He's watching you, sitting in the truck watching YouTube. Snapped. I wonder how how's the Jeremy Clarkson tractor going, Yoran? Working 10 days in a row, such a slave driver. We need to watching FSG's videos. Very cool, very cool. We need to talk more about that realistic server, Dazed. What is G-Portal for? G-Portal is a server provider for Farming Simulator and other games in amongst that. So you can have a dedicated server running Farming Simulator and have fun like we are tonight. Make sure you press the thumbs up button twice on FSG's videos, everyone. Yeah, it's more rewarding that way. Like this one, exactly like this one. G Arts, we should collect some straw in that smooth field. Good morning to you, my friend. We've hit our 10 million litres of straw target, so I don't think there's actually any requirement to. Have a chat on Discord about it. Yeah, for sure, man. I was keen. I quite like the idea. Yes I do, but just hold fire. You're gonna think about getting one. Right. That's gonna. I'm just gonna freehand this. I don't know if these guys are running GPS or not. This big 60-foot header's throwing a spanner in the works. How many players are on the server at the moment? We have got 8 or 9? 8? 8. 8 in here at the moment. Space for 10 on this one. Yeah, I need to have a bit more of a look at yours, FSG, but it does look like it's going well. I haven't had a time to have a read through what they're all doing. We were talking with Dazed about doing what was it? What did we say? Well, was it 7 day? Was it 7 day months? Dazed? Is that what we talked about doing? So basically a month a week, wasn't it? So every 12 weeks would be a year. So over the course of a calendar IRL year, you'd have 4 seasons. Idea being it wouldn't be a big time commitment to jump in. It was one you'd be able to jump in and get things done, but there's some merit to it. $5 days per month. Yeah. Are you doing 5 days per month? Virtual Farmers community server, and we do 1 7-day months. 1 X 7-day months. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. I didn't realise I finished the contract and completed it, then remembered I had no teleport mod and had to walk the whole map. How good are you feeling, Yoran? You reckon you can drive this? There's a real sweet spot with this one. Doesn't help I'm not using GPS either, by the way. And Chinook will think twice now about getting a header this size. Let's just stop it. We'll just unload on the stationary yarn. Still trying to stop people racing to make $1 million. Yeah, it's the challenge, isn't it? I think we've made about $5 million on this server in the last week. I'm sure we were only at about 1.5 million when we were playing last week. Hey Grant, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. That's the challenge. It's very different mindsets about playing like you'd farm IRL, plan your week ahead, not just rush to get fields done ASAP. It's it, but you could have 5 fields and you could just jump in like and do a field a day. You don't have to rush through it. It's not a huge time commitment, is it? That's what made you play single player for a bit. What, racing to make $1 million Yoss, or trying not to? Hey Mitchell, how you doing? New to all this Discord stuff, but I just wanted to say that I enjoy your channel. I was hoping to join in on your game. I'm feeling you addict to farming sim, but I can drive a go-kart. Absolutely, mate. More than welcome to. Oh, did that? It has worked. So if you go to here, if you're into Discord and joined, under the Western Australia, Argsy Western Australia, there's pinned messages, and up the top there is a link to the mods. You can go down and download them from there. Easiest way. Works map's good with community, isn't it? Bigger than a 6 to 8 meter unless you have like a 300 hectare farm. I reckon. Something seems too long. The head is too big and the auger's too short. JRG. It's a 60-foot header and the auger's nowhere near long enough. It needs to be on the needs to be on an X9 or something like that. Do we have converted mods in the folder? What do you mean by converted mods? Guys? Thank you, Outdoor Nut. Very kind of you. FS19 to FS22. None that we've converted. All of these have been downloaded from ModHub or other sources. You'd have to change the augers or that. Or go to just the 50-foot honeybees. On the last map you played on CFS server, I nearly had $1 million loan and a massive grapevine. Yeah, where am I reading? Grape vineyard. Oh. Let me park in Corpnut. There we go. Agreed, Dave. Certainly playing realistic 4x field sizes feels about right. Yeah, I agree. I agree. People racing to see who makes the most. That's through a new map and do exactly the same one now, right? Currently farm 60 hectares on your test server with 3 meter seeders and a 1.5 meter potato planter, and then processing in the factory. It's enough to work to log in for a few nights, a few hours a night. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No huge equipment. That's the limit, eh? But it's also about managing your mods. Like, obviously there's the default gaming stuff which you can add in, which you can't control, but you can certainly control the mods. But if it's on the right map too, though, days like the Oaks or something, you're kind of limited to the size of the equipment you can use anyhow, because of the lanes and access ways and things like that. Right, what's happening? If I spin around, there's a little bit there to do. That's being done, so we'll just follow along these guys. Bovine's just observed that there's too many nuts on the server. We've got Corp Nut and Outdoor Nut. Corp, Bovine, you've done well being on here for this long. I thought you would have logged out a long time ago. Custom modding S700 has an auger big enough to work with the 60-foot headers. Yes, good call, FSG, it does. That's why you love Belly Spring. No chance you're getting a quad track down those lanes. That's right. Absolutely no show. No course play if you can get enough people farm hands. That way you can't go bigger than what you can handle. Exactly. In fact, we had course play on this server to start with, and it caused all sorts of issues. To be fair, I don't know whether it was the size of the server, but it was crashing it all the time, and we took course play out and it was fine. You're just waiting for Trailmix to pop in. Yeah, I reckon. Change your name to Drunk Nut. Looking forward to Court Farms. Could be the perfect potato map. That's going to have some pretty small fields, isn't it? It could be a good potato map because of that. But isn't there like 100 fields or something in a standard 1x map? A 2 kilometre map? Another rule I thought of was making the fields not purchasable, but you have to lease them each year, so it's actually cost money to own land and it resets at the end of the year. Yeah, interesting. That's a good idea. Likewise with like lease to own equipment and that sort of thing, eh? I like the lease to own mod. That's a good one. Curious about Court Farms. I'd love. Oh, if Argsy and David made a 4x map, that would just be. That would be bliss. But the time he spent just doing this map, Court Farms, is just ridiculous. Yes, Rogue River, that's the one I did a sort of preview of a couple of weeks ago. Lease to own is a great idea, shame it doesn't calculate a residual. It's the buildings that take so much time. It is the buildings that take much time. Beep it into there. Sadly, he said he's not interested. I believe his reason was that he feels he can put it all into a normal map, but then you end up like Sandy Bay, which is gorgeous, but no distance to travel. It needs, some of his maps feel long, but others don't. But Sandy Bay, you're right with Sandy Bay, it did feel, it felt small. You know, it even had a motorway in it, but the motorway didn't feel small. At least on like Challengton, the motorway felt significant on the map. But I think because he took so much of the map out with the ocean and things like that, that sort of compromised that one a bit too. Anyhow, Alex, welcome onto the server. Nice to have you here. Hey Cornell, how are you? Nice to have you here as well. Welcome along to the stream. I also thought he was hoping to be console friendly as well, isn't he? And we're full. Alright, who's doing what? Oh. What is happening now? Ah, it was William. William who joined it. Whoa, I'm stuck in the truck. It wasn't very good. Look at the time, I'm going to run meeting someone for a walk. Hit me up on Discord later, Argsy. We'll have a chat about my ideas. I'd love to hear yours. Yeah, for sure, man. Absolutely. Whoops. Wasn't what I pressed. Or I pressed to close that. I think we are making a dent in it, Jason. I mean, you were right. Once you get past part of it, it goes a bit quicker. What are we? 41% of the way through the contract. And if we look at the contract screen, we've delivered 9, so we were a third of the way through the delivery as well. Which makes sense. Anyhow, Dazed, have a good one, mate. Congrats again on that, getting that fast track released. Looking forward to giving it a go. It's been a while since I used it last. Someone just gone and unloaded my combine for me. I know everyone looks pretty full down there. X9 full, S790's full. S790's emptying. We'll go see what's happening. We've got our local field days coming up in a couple of weeks. In fact, it must be a fortnight this weekend. How could you help, guys? Grab a truck, grab a combine, grab a auger wagon, just whatever you like. Yeah, what do you reckon, bovine Argsy booth? Now we're all over in field 18. Right in the bottom left corner. Yeah, but you need to go into, jump into here. Jump into this screen, farms, and you'll have to double click and join the farm. If you double click on that, you should be able to be on it. And then you'll be able to come down and find a vehicle to drive. Alright. Oh. We have to get a screenshot soon too, by the way. Figure out what we're going to do with the screenshot. Get everyone in one spot. Why is there a tractor driving through the middle of the field? You didn't need to bring a tractor. You're driving through the field, William. Who's driving through the middle of the field? No, it's not. Who is this? Yarn. What are you doing over there? Sorry, William. I thought it was you. You're in a truck. I can see now. Sorry, mate. My bad. I can see that now. I thought you grabbed one of the tracks. Oh, so you've gone to, sorry, you've gone to go to the mother bin, have you? No, I'm playing with a PlayStation controller. PS4 controller. Alright, Steel Horse looks like he's just about full. Alright, this should fill you up, Steel. Let's see. Will you get all your hoppers full? Absolutely. Perfect. Right, do you guys all want to park up at this end while we're all down here with trucks and grain carts, and we'll grab a screenshot? Turn around so you're facing the sun. I'm sure you guys can figure it out. Over here we're Bovine's truckers. The red one. Looks like a good spot. You got a G29, guys, that's awesome. It's not a Thrustmaster T248 though. That would be my wheel of choice if I was getting one at the moment. Actually, a T300 would be even better. Right, let's just do a couple of little tweaks. I'm going to turn that off. Hang on. Top right and Clark, not visible. That's what I wanted to do. Oops. You guys all standing on top of trucks. Crazy. Huh. I'll put my hazards on before I hit you. Hey Strady, how are you, mate? Good to see you. Let's try this one. Who's lifting me up? Who's picked the truck up? Put me down! I'm afraid of heights. I thought you were trying to look up my skirt. Alright. There we go. What a crew, 2 for Argsy after dark. Nice work, crew. Not a bad team to have. They don't when you've got a full grain, full trailer. Huh. Do that one. And one more. There we go, what a motley crew that is. You feel like you've arrived at the end, Strady. Yeah, just about. We're just doing a little photo op. Right, get back to work, you lot. There's my hut back. One of these I was driving. I don't know which one it was now. That one? What's that one? It's still got the wide HUD on it. Wide field of view. How you been doing, Strady? You good, mate? Nice to see you, for sure. Yeah, yep, steel's full. Had a good dent in the field, though. No cleaning allowed. I don't think these guys like cleaning stuff anyhow, so you don't have to worry about that, Yoss. Actually, I lie. I was quite impressed with how tidy the yard was. When I got back there earlier. It was looking very good. Exactly, exactly. Oh, you should have just jumped on some of the equipment that's down here. Going. There's heaps of stuff down here for you to use. Hey, Pozox, how are you, man? 6 months. Thank you very much for that membership for that long. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, mate. Appreciate it. Right, now I need my simple inspector back. I don't know what's going on. I'm lost without it. Outdoor nut. Alright, Yoren's got that. It's good when it's hard to catch your combine when you're doing 32 miles an hour because they're going just as fast. Oh, what's happened here? Okay. My GPS, my cruise control a mile too fast. Should bring right-hand drive trucks. They should. The KW, the Kenworth, the K200 is right-hand drive, as is the K100, I think. So there's a few options. So how far through are we? Let's have a look. Well, I reckon we've made a pretty decent dent in that. We hit 50% on the contract yet? 46, not far off. And we're off to get some more delivered too, so that's going to tick it up in a little while. They really need a chaser header and sometimes can't catch up. Yeah. These fast combines need to be running the bent 10 series tractors. They're big 40-mile gearboxes in them. Oh, steel horse is stuck. You might have admin, might have farm manager privileges. You can probably use easy dev now. Steel. Oh, I was going to pick that up for you, Pro Farmer. You've done it. How you been, Pozox? You doing well, mate? Oh, autosave. Everyone's interesting how the speeds are all changing on the simple inspector. Alright, we'll get to the end I think, and that will be it for me tonight. I'm starting to want to yawn, so run to the other end. And hopefully we get halfway through. If we can get to 50% of the contract, that would be pretty cool. You haven't been talking for 2 hours, Bovine. Well, you probably have been, actually. It was a shame Bond Demand couldn't join us tonight, Pro Farmer. Been good to have him here as well. I was going to say the wrong name again. Ah, that's alright. Another time. You need to log in as admin, I think, to use super strength. Oh. Not sure it's not letting you join. Maybe I'll catch you next time. Ah, sorry, mate. Yeah, we'll be back again next week, same time next week. So make sure if you've got all the mods downloaded and ready to go, cool if you can join us then. Right, I need... Funny how one person jumping into a grain cart, to a combine from a grain cart can mix everything up. William, you go to this one up here, which is flashing, that one there. Go and see if we can fix it. Let's go up and have a look and see if we can help Steel Horse out. Oh, Steel Horse is well and truly stuck. Did a proper job there, Steel. I'm not logged in. I'm not logged in as admin either, so I can't use it. Haha. Oh, it doesn't want to. That's a proper stuck job. Oh, there we go. I wonder if it's because I unhooked the trailer. Maybe because I unhooked the trailer. Try it now with the trailer hooked up. It might have been because I unhooked the trailer. Maybe try again now, see if it'll work. Who knows? Oh well, it's fixed. Steel's unstuck. Oh, what do we don't want to reset anything? Alright, well Corp looks like he's unloaded for me. Well there we go. I am going to clock out with that now, I think. Be a good place to wrap up for the stream. But yeah, good to get 51%. We're over 50% of the contract done, which is good. 51%. We've delivered 1.1 million litres delivered, 1.7 to go. But not bad, not bad. That'll be a good contract once it's finished. 393,000 plus the earnings we can potentially get 210, which is where the 604 comes from. So, in fact, like field 10 sowing is less because you have to buy the seed. It'll show you cost of material. It's quite a clever little app, that one, or a little mod. Anyhow, thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you everyone who's joined the stream tonight. It's been fun to have a pretty much full server. Yoran Bovine, Corpnut, William Steelhorse, Chilnook, Pro Farmer, and Outdoor Nut. Thank you all. Thank you to those who were wanting to join and haven't been able to as well. Hopefully you can get in next week. We'll be back again next week. Plenty more to do because we're still working our way up to our 10 million litres. For those who didn't see earlier, wheat's almost there, but apart from straw and our dried corn's almost there, and there's still 2 million litres processing. Apart from that, we've got a long way to go, but we do have, where have we got it? These fields up the top here, which are full of canola, soybeans, and some wheat. So that'll knock off our wheat part, and the canola and soybeans and those two will go a long way to doing some more on it as well. We've got some, what's that down there? Sorghum as well, down in 22. So they are all, if we look at the growth stages on them, the soybeans aren't far away, canola's close behind. So there's going to be lots of harvesting to do in the next week or so. So yeah, lots to keep us going busy with. Thanks, Mrs. Professor. Yours, good night, mate. Jacob, nice to be here. Pleasure to have you too. Yeah, Aussie William, we'll definitely get you in driving the road train next week. But yeah, everyone, thank you for your help, and have a good rest of your week. And don't forget Logging League on this weekend. Keep an eye out for the stream and everything like that for those, and we'll make sure we push out some notifications on when that's going to be, and it'd be great to have a lot of you there. It's been pretty popular in terms of looking at our stats and that over the past month since we first streamed, so looking forward to bringing that to you all again this week. Should be good fun. But anyhow, that's me done. Have a good rest of your week, and enjoy your evening, enjoy your day, whatever it is where you are, and we'll catch you again soon. Catch you later. Bye.